Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We don't.
Is
have
that our
one.
theme song?
Well, we don't have one yet.
Strangers in the night.
We don't have a theme song yet. Hey,
Exchanging clothing.
No.
That was Chevy Chase from Fletch.
Oh, that's true. That's right. That's right. Hey, we decided to
Hey.
come back and do it again.
How's everybody doing?
Insane.
Oh, yeah.
This is crazy.
I can't believe
Episode
that
2.
we pulled
Or
this
6
off
or something.
on time
This is
without any
nuts.
technical difficulties.
Man,
I know. I impressed even myself.
I need a nap.
We got going right away.
This is crazy.
Ah.
We got after this, we're gonna post episode 1 because we have that figured out. So we'll have
Yes.
that posted to the YouTube page.
We did-
Please,
I got
please
some-
go back and watch that because he edited.
I got some good
There's
editing
clips.
done.
There's clips in
yeah,
this thing.
we added some text
Put it on in
and
the
some
background.
pictures
Just
and
put it on in the background.
oh, it's amazing, and we're gonna
Get the
put that
views
up on
up.
YouTube,
Get the views
so you can watch it. You can tell your friends to watch it.
It's great.
Yeah,
Some of it is amazing.
Yeah.
Please watch it.
I'm-
Please. That's all we're asking.
I'm excited.
This is man. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. How was yesterday?
Holy
oh my
shit.
god! Yes. Okay, so
So-
yesterday, just so there's a frame of reference for everyone, yesterday was the St. Patrick's Day parade in Syracuse, and Rob and company were a part of the festivities, and they
Yeah.
went downtown and
We
everything
did.
like that.
We did.
How did that whole day go? Because I missed out on that.
So we had Frank's Bar sweatshirts, the
Yes.
hoodies.
I ordered one, but I haven't picked it. I haven't
Yep.
even gotten a chance to pick it up yet. But
We all had our hoodies on. It was negative 12 degrees or whatever. It was so cold yesterday.
it was awful. It was
But,
awful. Part of the reason I decided not to go.
But it wasn't bad. We started out at Limerick, like usual. I
Was it a dirty limerick?
yes. No, I was pretty clean. Place was pretty good.
Oh, okay. That's
I
good.
got
That's
a
good.
beer called a I don't know, it was some for Fuch's sake it was called.
Okay.
Um
Was
and
that- is Limerick a? Do they do their own, or are they a microbrew? Or
I don't really know. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't really pay attention.
was it in a can?
The bar? No, the bar was in a building.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But-
I was gonna say I don't know how many people can fit in there.
So typical Rob, I didn't eat anything all day, and I don't drink. So I
Right.
had like one beer and didn't feel well after that first beer. After like half a beer because like my stomach just because I was empty. So Aaron and I then
way
went.
to plan it.
We walked over to the whiskey coop. They kept calling it the chicken coop, but it's called the whiskey coop.
The whiskey coop.
It's downstairs where Empire used to be.
Well, the chicken coop is bigger than a can.
That's true.
So I
That's
mean,
true.
there's probably more space for you to walk around,
But her and I
do
went.
activities.
Yeah, we went and got something to eat at the whiskey coop. Shout out to them. The food was delicious. And then we went to then we walked over to Funkin' Waffles and got a drink. There was a band playing there, and they were doing like a Mighty Mighty Boss Tones like ska thing. We
Oh
were
no,
there-
ska.
ska.
Okay.
We were there a little bit. Then we walked. I swear to God, 75 miles from Funkin' Waffles to Shaughnessy's.
I don't think that's
Apparently-
75 miles, but
Apparently, Shaughnessy's. We walked to
in
Ireland.
12-degree weather,
We walked
it
to
feels like
goddamn
75
Ireland.
miles.
I think we did. We were just outside of Dublin when we got there. So we went
You
to
passed by
Shaughnessy's.
Stonehenge and all
We
that.
did.
The big.
It was crazy. So we did. We went to Shaughnessy's and then we walked. Back. And by that time, Singers was opening because they opened at 4.
Right.
We went to Singers.
So you guys go to parade day, but you don't actually watch the parade. You're really only down there to go
so-
to different bars, drink,
and you know from being
Oh
with us.
yeah, absolutely.
We've seen a total. I think. So Aaron and I will be together. We will be together 10 years this year.
Wow,
Yep. And
that's insane.
and we'll have been married for 5 this year. And of those 10 years, we've gone to the parade 9.
Yeah.
Of those 9 years, I think we've seen a total of 45 seconds of the actual.
That
I don't-
sounds about
were
right.
you with us?
That
Were you
sounds
with us
about right.
last year
No.
Oh no. So last year we saw part of the parade, but it's only because we were like the parade was going on and we cut through the parade to get across the street.
Yes. Yes. Oh wait, did we go to Funkin' Waffles last year?
We we did, and people had there was a table that we usually get that was
Okay, so
That
no,
was
it wasn't last year, but it was a year
I think it
before.
was the year
That was
before.
was the very last one where my so-called band played. Right?
yes. Yes.
Okay,
I
so
actually
so
have-
I have not been down since then, and
I
it's
have
not
video.
because of that. But I think if you guys have gone together for 9 years,
yes.
I've gone 7 of those
Yes.
because I think I just missed the last 2,
Yes.
and that was mainly because if I can't drink anymore,
Yeah.
I don't
It's
see the
hard.
point
Yep.
of going. So
Especially for St. Patrick's Day.
right, that's what I mean. I mean,
um,
because we don't watch the parade, because we just we go bar hopping. We usually try to make an appearance, in just in case I don't know we need an alibi or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, usually.
So we'll get there and we'll go and see the parade and we'll go. Yep, there's the parade, and then it's okay. Where are we going to drink next?
And then we went to Singers,
Yep.
and then then it was a typical same typical just weekend night. We
Yeah.
were at Singers for a while. Ended up at Frank's Bar,
Yes.
per usual, and
Yep.
they did. I actually will not lie. I was not having a good time.
Okay. Okay.
Not because of anybody in particular. I just it was so cold, and I
Right.
just,
right.
And I don't own coats. Like sweatshirts are all my
Yeah.
thing, so.
This is as much as you
So
wear.
you
Yeah.
know, so
Well,
I went home with the dogs and was there for a while, and then I
Yeah, and to be honest, I considered like the weather. It was still cold, but it was nicer weather after 5:00.
which
So
is weird.
part of me was like, should I go and make an appearance at Frank's Bar? And then I thought, everyone's gonna be so drunk
Yeah.
because they've been drinking all
yeah.
day long. It might not even be worth it because they might not even remember that I was there.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I decided I'm going to stay home in my PJs. I'm going to continue to binge watch some shows.
I'm sorry, wife. I'm sorry.
But
Steve, Brody, that is very true, Brody. The limerick is dirty. I did run into Brody there. Brody, who, as I was speaking to him, has been hosting Compact Rock, which is a local Syracuse,
yes,
he does the Compact. I was actually on his
been
show.
doing that for a number of years.
I was
yeah.
on his show at one point for an episode.
Yep.
He's been doing it 6 years.
Yeah.
6 years. So shout out to Brody. That's a
Compact Rock.
In the Compact Rock team. Which I think the Compact Rock team is pretty. Brody.
Yeah.
But
it's
shout
Brody.
out for 6 years of doing that. That's
Yeah, well
on
done.
Thursday
Well
nights.
done.
Well done, my friend. Oh my God, our light went
jeez.
out. Oh geez, what happened? Oh no. Oh no. That's what happens when you're live. I got it, everybody. Ready? Pause.
And
we're back.
Oh,
So
good
see
job.
the
Good
fun
job.
of editing, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this week we decided we were going to do. We may not do themes every week, but this week we were going to try to focus on topics, like
favorites.
favorites. Like
favorites.
this week we're
yeah.
going to do favorites. I don't know.
This week we're going to focus on topics.
We're going to focus on topics.
The topics.
We're not going to tell you what topics.
Yeah,
we're
no,
going to do it.
and that
Clearly.
covers a wide variety of subjects.
Clearly,
The theme today is topics. So, class,
may or may not.
the first thing we're going to talk about is the English language and how to teach Rob what that is.
I mean, listen. Sometimes when you do things,
Yeah,
your
and
brain
stuff.
and your mouth don't go the same.
So,
So
what Rob was meaning to say was
Yes.
the topics that we're going to be talking about today that we
Our
wanted
favorites.
to our favorites. Yes.
can I? One more quick thing.
Okay.
I know we don't usually like I'm not plugging anything for anybody, but
Yeah.
there's a channel I watch.
Yeah.
Good Mythical Morning.
Yes.
Rhett and Link. They hit their They just did their 3,000th episode.
Wow.
3,000.
Yeah, I know
So,
those guys have been going for a long
shout
time.
out to them. I watch them every morning, and it is crazy
Yep.
to think that they did 3,000 of these.
I'm
Not
not
that we're doing what they did, but
I'm
I'm
not
just saying.
as rabid a fan as you are of them, but I do watch them when I can.
actually
And they actually pop up on my, on my video feed and reels and stuff like that. Some clips of their show pop up all the time, and I always enjoy watching them.
I'm actually wearing one of their sweatshirts.
They're fun. Yeah.
Be your
And I think
mythical best.
both of us got their cookbook.
Yep, we both
Yeah,
have their cookbook.
yeah,
I have a
that's fun,
tattoo, a Good Mythical Morning tattoo.
Yeah.
So that was it. I just wanted to mention that because 3,000 is a lot of episodes. That's
That
a
is.
ton.
That is a ton. Yeah. Good
So-
good job, guys.
So
Good.
for them,
So would
All right.
that be like what? That's your favorite podcast?
that is not podcast, but that's my favorite. Like YouTube.
Is
like,
that not considered a podcast?
No, because it's a daily. It's a daily episodic. It's not. They have a
They
podcast
do
called
that every day.
yeah 5 days a week.
Wow.
They have
Okay.
a podcast called Ear Biscuits, but no,
Oh,
like
okay,
Good
okay.
Mythical Morning is more of an episodic, like a basically almost like a morning show, but it's just it's catered to YouTube, so it's shorter.
Right.
But
And okay.
so that would
okay.
be they are absolutely like my favorite thing to watch.
like your favorite online personality type.
it would be-
the
oh my
light goes
God,
again.
there
That's
goes
okay.
again.
That's
That's all
okay.
So I would say yeah,
think-
them. I watch them a lot. I watch this guy.
Oh, and you're welcome, Brody. Sorry, I'm gonna be looking over here every now
Yep.
and then, looking like I'm not paying attention, but I'm actually just looking at the chat and seeing if
Yep.
people have made comments.
I like that. Now I like them. I watch Ray William Johnson, who is
Okay.
a really old YouTuber who does like crime type things now.
Okay.
He's really good. This guy Mr. Ballin
I
who
do
does
like crime. Yeah.
this guy Mr. Ballin who does like disappearances and
I
that
don't.
kind
I
of
don't
thing.
like committing crime. Let me clear that up. I like crime podcasts or true crime stuff, and yeah,
Also, do not like getting caught doing crime.
yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we could amend that. I don't like getting caught doing crime.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, doing crime itself, if you can get away with it.
I mean, it depends on the crime.
It depends on the crime. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if it's like
Well,
switching the tags on items at Walmart. I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
then fine. But I mean, like if you're gonna like unalive somebody, then
Well, that that's not.
they
that's
better have done
that's
something.
that's
They better have done
that's
something
a
serious.
okay. That's a felony, not a crime. Let's
that's
use it that
That's
way.
true.
Yeah. So don't commit.
Don't mind
felonies.
me. I have to spin around to get my drink because I wasn't
Don't
prepared.
commit felonies. But if you can get away with a minor crime,
What are you drinking?
that is, I'm drinking a blueberry coffee from Dunkin'.
Oh.
They're not a sponsor, but you could be.
I am. I'm drinking a. I took the label off because I don't like to give free advertising.
Oh.
This is a boba.
Well, America runs on Dunkin', so everybody already knows.
It does.
They don't need to do any marketing.
It does. Oh, that's good.
A boba? Is
Boba,
that
it-
did it have the
it's
little
got the little-
bubbles there?
little bubbles at the
What
bottom.
flavor are you drinking?
I think it's mango pineapple. Now that I
Gross.
took the label off, I don't really know.
That's gross.
I forgot.
That's neither one of those flavors are ones that I would choose as a drink.
Probably not.
I would eat the fruit, but I don't think that I would choose those as. Okay, yeah. So Brody did make a comment here too again, and I mean we do have some people that are watching, and
Bad Friends.
Hopefully
is a,
more
Bad Friends
people
is
can.
hilarious.
But Bad Friends is one of my favorites.
So-
That's absolutely one of my favorites. And see, the funny thing is about Bad Friends, though, is that I was never really a huge fan of Bobby Lee before that podcast. Like, I remember him from Mad TV, and I've seen him in various films and everything like
Yep.
that. And it was never like, oh, man, he's one of my favorite comedians. I love him. I have to watch this. But oh my God, he's him and Andrew are so funny on that podcast, and it's really good.
I don't watch a lot of the actual episodes. I watch so many of the clips. I see so many of
Okay,
their clips.
I see their clips. I watch the video of the clips, but I actually started listening to the podcast,
Yeah,
the
no.
audio of it from the beginning.
no, I listened. I know who I like. I like. Oh my God, I can never remember the name. It's the one. It's
I don't know.
Tom Segura and his wife.
Oh yeah.
Your mom's house.
It's something
Like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
One that I've been wanting to try out that I haven't is it's called Take Your Shoes Off, and it's a I think it's a comedian of some sort that interviews other comedians, and that's another one that's pretty funny, where they're just kind of sitting around and lounging on a couch and everything like that. But a few clips that I've seen from that are hilarious. Another one of my favorites is Smartless.
Oh yes,
because I've been a fan of Arrested Development, one of the greatest sitcoms written of all time.
He has a new, Jason Bateman.
Bateman.
He has a new show.
So it's Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes, which is funny because Will and Jason were in Arrested Development together. Sean Hayes wasn't even in Arrested Development ever, I don't think. But apparently these guys have been friends for a long time. And what I love about them is that each week they interview a celebrity, but one of them picks the celebrity and doesn't tell the other two who it is. So it's a very, very interesting concept there. I love it.
Jason Bateman's got a new show called DTF something.
Yes, yeah.
DTF Chicago?
DTF St. Louis.
St. Louis.
DTF St. Louis.
I gotta watch that.
Hopper from from Stranger Things in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
there's only been like 2 episodes released of that, so I haven't watched any yet. I usually wait until there's 3 or 4 out and then like binge those to say, okay, I can get down with this.
If you ask my wife what I watch on YouTube,
well, let's ask her right now.
I don't know if she's still on. If she is, babe,
no, she's probably
she'll say gambling, because there's this gentleman named Vegas Matt, who it's him and his son and 2 of their friends, and they do slots, and they play them they go to the casino and play slots every day, and I mean like 10, 15, 20 grand worth.
Are they?
And they play slots,
and they just record it,
and they record it on YouTube. They record it on YouTube, and dude, it's amazing. Like I've watched them win 430 grand, like just hitting a button, and I'm like, I want to win 430.
That's
grand
crazy.
Hitting a button.
That's crazy.
So yeah. So that's another one I watch. But
the last one that we'll mention on the subject of podcasts.
Joe Rogan.
One that no.
I love Joe Rogan.
I do like him, yes, but it's almost like it's not even worth mentioning him because he's one of the such a big one.
Yeah, that's
like he's like
that's fair.
the main one.
That's
and
fair.
Everybody listens to or sees clips of his.
And he's very divisive. Like people either like Joe Rogan or they hate Joe Rogan.
He can be very political.
Yep.
So like, and I know that one of our things here is let's try to stay away from politics and everything. And this isn't a comedy or anything, but one of my favorite ones is called The Diary of a CEO.
Yep.
It's
heard of it.
An English guy, Stephen Bartlett is his name, and he has like experts on all different types of subject. Like he'll have like somebody who used to be an undercover spy in the CIA, and then he'll have someone who is like
James Bond.
Someone who's like a self-help guru. He's had like Tony Robbins on.
Oh,
and
nice.
And then he'll interview like Jimmy Carr.
Tony Robbins' face looks like a horse.
Yes, he's. Oh my God!
Is he still
Have you
around?
seen him recently? Yes,
He's had a lot of plastic surgery.
Oh, and his voice has gotten even deeper. Like if you hear him talk now, he always.
We'll throw a picture up. We'll throw a picture up on the screen. This is Tony Robbins.
Because Tony Robbins is like a giant. He's something like 6 foot. He's like 6'10".
Andre the Giant.
He's like 6'10", and he's like
Andre
this
the
huge
Giant.
guy.
Like picture Andre the Giant if he had gone down a different path.
Yeah. And he's always had a very deep voice, but like I heard him in, I think it was on Diary of a CEO, and like his voice was always down here, and now it's almost like he's talking in slow motion because his voice is so deep.
Really long teeth.
Yes, that was a big thing for him too.
His top teeth go to his chin somehow, and I don't know how that works.
And then he this podcast also interviews people like Jimmy Carr, who's a stand-up comedian, and Russell Brand. Yeah. And he's a British. Stephen Bartlett's British, so a lot of the people
to talk about Tony Robbins' horse
British, but
because that's funnier. Jimmy Carr's pretty funny, but like
Jimmy Carr. Okay, so
I don't understand why you would like. How do people take Tony Robbins goddamn seriously?
No, he is. He's a good guy. He
looks like a fucking Easter Island head.
I know, but he's a good guy and he's a smart guy. So I mean,
you should take my course.
Okay, so here's my recommendation: listen to Tony Robbins. Don't watch a video of him. Because if you hear what he has to say, he's good.
Dumb.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's dumb.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Easter Island head.
Easter Island.
That's a horrible burn.
Tony Robbins could tell you all about Easter Island because he's that smart.
No, because he's from there. They dug his ass up. He started.
It's his ancestry.
Like they dug him up, and he literally walked off Easter Island and started doing fucking self-help books. Like that's how it worked. That's the origin. That's also the origin, I also believe, of L. Ron Hubbard.
The origin story. Oh, L. Ron Hubbard and Tony Robbins came from the same place? From Easter Island?
I could be wrong.
I think you're wrong.
I might be.
But that's okay.
I read it in a book or had it in a dream. One of the two.
But so switching gears.
I keep sliding.
Switching gears to stand-up comedy.
Yes.
Jimmy Carr is one of my favorite
Oh,
stand-up
my God.
comedians. I mean, I don't know if a lot of you have ever heard a lot of him because he's Brit. Again, I watch a lot of British shit.
Yep.
I really feel like I was born in the wrong country. I should have been British.
I feel like he's like the British version.
Sorry.
He's like the British English version of Matt Rife, only funny.
Yeah.
I don't find Matt Rife funny.
I don't either.
Like, I give Matt Rife credit because it does take a lot of balls to get up there and do crowd work. Like, because you really have to kind of have you have to kind of be quick in order to be able to play off the crowd like that.
Absolutely.
Jimmy Carr does the same thing, only Jimmy Carr's funny at it.
Oh, but here the thing that I like about Jimmy Carr is that he doesn't do crowd work in the sense that he like just looks down at the person sitting in front and go, "Hey, oh, where are you from?" Oh,
yeah,
what
exactly.
do you do? He doesn't do that.
Exactly.
He'll have people in the audience yell out a question about anything, and they'll yell out a question about like, well, how do you feel about this? And they'll say like a political thing, but then they'll say like, how do you find happiness? Or and then he'll respond. And the thing I really love about Jimmy Carr is that he is an extremely intelligent man.
Yes.
And he works really hard on writing jokes. So he has a joke like for everything.
Yep.
For every question he answers, it's a joke. But then he follows it up with something really poignant and like relatable and true.
Yep.
And everyone's like, "Wow, oh, okay. I thought he were just this, guy on stage trying to make us laugh, but he actually just said something really smart."
I like when people heckle him and he gives when they come up with a really good one.
Yeah.
And he'll stop and give them credit. Like one time, like there's one, I don't know if we can find the clip, but
He'll
there's
be like,
one
"That's
where
pretty good."
There's one where the guy goes, "Mr. Bean wants his suit back."
Yeah.
And he goes, and he just stands there and he goes, "You know what? I think every individual piece of my suit, the jacket, the tie, the shirt, the pants, the trousers, the socks, the shoes, all individual on their own, fine. Together, fucking nailed it."
Yep.
Mr. Bean wants his suit back.
Mr. Bean wants his suit back. I think every individual item in my outfit this evening is fine. The jacket's fine, the tie's fine, the shirt's fine, the trousers are fine. Together, fucking nailed it, yeah. Curses.
Who's some of your other favorite comedians? And you guys from the audience here that are listening, we got 6 people listening right now. Come on.
Who do you watch? Who do you watch?
What are your favorite comedians? And if you have any questions for us, like other favorites that you want to hear us talk about, let us know.
So right now, like I don't like a lot of newer comedians. I like Anthony Jeselnik. I like Jimmy.
Okay.
I like Jimmy Carr. I like I'm trying to think who else I still like. I like older Tom Segura.
I know that you. Yeah, I was gonna say I know that you like Tom Segura.
I like his older
I do
stuff.
too. I really do like Tom Segura. He's a great. Okay, so Jimmy Carr is kind of like a one-liner.
Yeah.
Tom Segura is a storyteller.
Yes.
And it's a completely different style of comedy.
Yeah.
And he's one of the best at it.
He's very good at it.
He really is. Like,
He really
especially his early stuff, he's really good.
Yeah. And
Another
Daniel
one that's
Tosh.
like that. Another one that's like that. The storyteller is Mike Birbiglia. I don't know if you know who he is.
I know who he is, but I don't watch a lot of his.
He's very good too. He's like a genius storyteller. He's not a comedian that you'll like be laughing all the way through because like
us,
like Neil Brennan too. Like he's sometimes
Neil Brennan.
Is that his name?
Neil. Nobody's gonna know Neil. What are you, my dad?
Come on.
Nobody knows who Neil Brennan is.
Isn't he the one that did?
Steve Hofstetter. He's funny. Steve Hofstetter is funny. Brody, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Neil Brennan. Does anybody listening? 6 people. I'm gonna be surprised if 2 out of the 6 know. Okay, they may have.
He's
heard
had recent. He's had recent.
Neil Brennan.
He's had recent specials on Netflix. Unless I've got the name wrong.
No, I know who exactly you're talking about.
He's hilarious, dude.
He's not. No, Neil Brennan's old.
No, he's not. No, I think you're thinking of a different guy.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
Yes.
You're crazy. You've lost your mind.
All right.
I used to like Louis C.K., but not his newer stuff.
I do like
Dave
the old
Chappelle, I
the
still
old
love.
Louis C.K. I do really
The
like.
big ones I still love.
Yeah.
I don't now. Are there any now that we're talking about favorites? Are there any you don't like? Are there any comedians? Like, do you have any comedians that you're just like, I don't understand why people think you're funny?
Well, okay, so no, that's not him.
That's Neil Breen. That's a totally
different
different subject.
Totally different
Neil
thing.
Breen is one of the worst movie director producer. He is like the guy that does all of Mila Jovovich's movies. Her husband, that W.S.
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yeah, Neil Brennan. He's not that old. What? Look.
Oh, maybe it's his dad.
Yeah, you're not thinking of the same person, right?
I think it's his dad.
Okay, so Neil.
Because there's
Neil
an
Brennan,
actor named Neil Brennan who's an older. He's
no,
like in
Neil
his
Brennan's
60s.
fun. He's kind of a
I know who he is.
storyteller,
Yep.
and he's on the same lines as
we
like
just got way off fucking topic. So anyway, are there any
Neil
that you
Breen.
don't? Are there any you don't care for?
Let's say. Well, you mentioned Matt Rife, and
Yeah.
I'll say honestly, I've never seen a full special of his stand up.
That's not.
Because I've seen some clips and I never found it.
But
I never found it compelling or funny.
I feel like he started out more for aiming his humor towards the ladies.
Yeah.
So
Bo Burnham.
yeah,
I don't like.
He's
one that started out as a YouTuber too. He started
doing
out with
music.
like doing Vine
yeah,
and music stuff.
he has a couple that are funny.
And,
but
well, his Vine stuff was really funny,
Yes.
but then it doesn't translate to like
No.
a full special of
No.
stand-up. It does not translate to that,
No.
and I don't like him.
Kevin Hart, I've never found Kevin Hart funny in
His very
stand-up.
first is the only one that I found funny.
Yeah.
Like I think his very first one, but then every time after that, I'm like, it seems like you're just kind of doing the same thing again.
Yep.
It's a different topic, but you're doing the
Who's
same thing. It's the same shtick
who's
every
the
time.
one that takes his shirt off?
Bert
Bert
Kreischer.
Kreischer? I don't like him.
I don't like
I don't
Bert
think he's
Kreischer
funny
either.
I know.
No.
I just don't think he's funny.
I don't think. Yeah, I do not think he's funny at all.
What about female comedians? Who do you like? Who do you like for
Nikki
female?
Glazer.
Nikki Glazer's
Nikki
funny.
Glazer is funny. Like, and the first that I really caught wind of Nikki Glazer was when she was in roasts. She was doing roasts of like Tom Brady.
Brody said Tony Hinchcliffe.
Tony Hinchcliffe. I don't know if I know who Tony Hinchcliffe is.
Tony
That's
Hinchcliffe killed Tony. He does the he's you would know him. You would know him if you saw him. He was the one on the roast of
Yeah. Okay. Jay just said Kevin Hart is one of those guys that gets accidentally funny.
Yes.
Yeah. His planned stuff is not as
Taylor
funny.
Tomlinson.
but
Taylor Tomlinson is funny. I've been watching.
I will agree with
I've been
that.
watching her on
Yeah. Taylor
on
Tomlinson's a
TikTok.
good one.
She's really funny.
Yeah,
I like her
and
too.
yeah, Nikki Glazer, like I said, I like. There's another one that I cannot think of her name right now, but I always thought that she was really good, and now it's not coming to me.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
But yeah, there's a lot of good.
There's just the problem with, like, when you first mentioned to me, hey, like, let's talk about some of our favorite things. I was thinking, there is so much content out now.
Yeah.
It's not as if it's the old days and you have like NBC, ABC, CBS to
God.
pick from, and that's it. And then you have like big film studios that are putting out like, 5 movies come out a week. When we were kids, there was like 5 movies came out every week, and now it's like 500 come out every day.
and like so many drop
it's
on
crazy.
streaming.
Yeah.
And how many? Okay, now
And
I
there's
want
so many
everybody
things-
to be honest with me because just about every single person has Netflix, right? I would say a majority of people
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Netflix, or if not Netflix, Hulu. You have some streaming
Yeah.
service.
Yeah.
How many times have you been scrolling through to see what new movies were there, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
New
here's a
release.
movie, and you look at it and you watch the trailer, and at the end the first thing you think to yourself is, who the fuck okayed this piece of shit? Like, I have seen so many terrible with big actors in them, like Netflix movies and Hulu movies and
Yep.
Amazon exclusive. Ice Cube, you may never watch this. War of the Worlds was fucking horrible. What the fuck, man? Like, I love your music and I love you in everything else you've ever done.
Yeah.
But I hope they paid you. I hope they backed a fucking dump truck up to your house and dumped that on your front lawn, because that's the only thing I can think of the only reason I can think of you did that.
Okay, so speaking of that kind of thing, there was a movie that came out on Netflix not too long ago. No, see, the other option is they show you the trailer, and the trailer is so long and detailed that you're like, well, I just watched the movie. I don't need to watch the movie now because I know everything that happens.
I hate
and I can predict how it's going to end.
Or when you see a fucking trailer and it looks really good and you watch the movie and literally that trailer is the only good part.
Yes.
It's like the first part of the trailer and then shit for 20 minutes and then
Yep.
the second clip from the trailer and then another 45 minutes of shit.
Yeah. So there was this movie that came out that had the guy, I can't remember his name right now, but the guy who played Reacher.
Yep.
So I don't
He's
know
good.
if
I like him.
Reacher. I love that
Jason,
actor.
do you know who that is? The guy that played
who
Reacher?
played Reacher?
Not Tom Cruise
Yeah,
in the
not
show.
not the movie, the series. Tom Cruise's
Can I tell
Reacher
you-
was one of the worst casting decisions that anybody has made
You know
in
what
the history of cinema.
So this is how
that
I-
was awful because
This
the
is what I think
character
happened.
himself is supposed
Alan,
to be this huge guy.
Thank you, Jay. I knew he'd know.
Alan Richardson, yes.
So we last week we talked about conspiracy theories, but
Yeah.
I had a theory. I think this is what I think happened. Alan Richardson was Jack Reacher. I think he was either in prison.
real life?
No, I think he was.
Oh.
I think his Jack Reacher was either in prison or like on a mission. And what they did was they sent Ethan Hunt undercover as Jack Reacher for those two movies.
So it's a Mission Impossible type situation.
Yeah, and
So do
then
you think
once
like
they
he
found,
went undercover and like did he
was-
figure out a way to project himself as bigger and more
no,
terrifying?
People just weren't sure what he looked like because the real one was. They couldn't find the real one. Nobody knew what the real Jack Reacher looked.
Still so ridiculous.
It is.
If
He was
like
so
I know
tiny.
in the books he was supposed
so
to be
tiny.
portrayed as like this giant of a man.
And Alan Richardson is that.
And that is Alan Richardson. He's a
Jack
giant of a man.
Reacher is an amazing show.
It
that
is.
show, he beats the
So
shit
good.
out of people every episode.
So
It's
good.
Great.
And like I
So
remember
good.
liking him.
So good.
He was in the DC Comics series on Titans.
Oh, yeah.
It was, Teen
Yep.
Titans. He played
Yep.
Hawk.
Yep.
And even before that, like a long time when he was really young in Smallville, he played Aquaman. But I've been a fan of his just as an actor for a really long time. I think he's wonderful. He's a really good actor. So this movie came out on Netflix a while back called Playdate, and it was Alan Richardson and Kevin James.
Oh dear Lord.
And I'm not a huge fan of Kevin James, but he's done some stuff that's been okay. I did like King of Queens.
You know
the TV show. None of his movies really went anywhere except for when he was a part of like an ensemble cast, like the Grown Ups. But he, so it was called Playdate, and the whole idea was that Kevin James is with his stepson, and he's trying to impress him, but they can't connect.
Yeah.
And then he runs into Alan Richardson, who he thinks is also with his stepson in a playground, and they kind of they kind of hit it off. But then it turns out that Alan Richardson's actually a CIA agent protecting this kid, and then they end up going on car chases and running away from people with guns and everything. So the preview made it look like really pretty good, and I was like, okay, this might be funny.
Maybe
And then I turned it on.
the real Jack Reacher
It's Kevin James.
No, Alan Richardson. He was guarding that kid.
All right, but
He was on a mission. And
You're
that's
missing the
why
point.
They had Tom Cruise step in to be him for 2 movies.
how high are you?
Pretty high.
Okay.
That was good. That was
So
a good,
anyway-
man. I'm starting a Wikipedia about that. This is a whole theory. It's a
So-
whole theory.
I start watching this movie, Playdate,
Yep.
and I'm excited because I'm like, okay, this is going to be funny. It's going to be one of the first funny movies I've watched in a long time.
Yep.
New movie. I got 3 minutes into it,
Ooh.
and I turned it off.
Yep.
I turned to Heather and I said, "This is garbage. This is absolute garbage." It was horrible. Like I could. The writing was so bad that I couldn't even stomach more than 3 minutes of it. It was terrible.
Do you have,
Awful.
while we're talking about favorites, do you have, and now that we got on to, do you have like one or two, we don't have to like go in, even if people have to look it up because we're not going to explain what the movie is, but do you have like one or two like horrible, like movies that you absolutely recognize are terrible movies that you absolutely love? Like, you know, off the bat, they are stupid.
Yeah, they're horrible movies, but you can't help but love
You
them.
love them.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. That's a really good question. Because I didn't put a whole lot of thought into movies that I hate, or not hate, but like when we were talking about like doing favorites and everything, I was thinking of stuff that is actually good. That
You're too elitist,
you know.
Joel. You're too elitist.
I am.
War Machine was good though. Yeah, it was.
I don't know if I saw War Machine. Was it
No,
War Machine movie?
Yeah. So what? Just the first one that comes to mind for me,
Okay.
the Sharknado movies.
Okay. Okay.
But another one, one of my
I don't want to talk about that too much
No.
because I don't
Yeah.
know if you heard about this, but what the plan is.
another one.
There's another movie coming out.
Yeah.
April 10th, I think.
Yep.
On Netflix
That
called
is correct.
Thrash,
Yep.
and it is a shark movie.
Yep.
And I think we're going to watch that movie,
Yep.
and one of our episodes is going to be a ranking of every shark movie.
Yep.
We're I don't know if ranking, but we're just going to give our 2 cents on
Like
how
a
good
tier
we
list.
think.
We'll do like
Yeah.
a tier. We'll go through the and if you have any,
But
so that's a great thing. Everybody, send us ideas to our. We also have a Gmail. I'll tell you at the end, but send us your ideas for shark movies.
I'll
that
put
you
it up
like
on the screen too.
for shark movie ideas, and then we're gonna go through them and we're gonna rank them on like an A to D or A to F tier next. You know, on
Yes.
a future podcast, we'll do that
Big Man on Campus. Brody says
with.
Bob Maluga Luga 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 Luga. I don't know what that is.
Aluga.
But Big Man on Campus. Okay, I guess that's the movie that he's talking about.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, you know what? There was a movie when I was a kid. Yeah. Okay, so there's movies that you watch when you're younger that don't stand the test of time.
Yep.
One of those is, like Enter the no, what was the Last Dragon?
Yep.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's called? The Last Dragon?
Yep.
Horrible. Like you watch it back and you're like, oh my god, this is
That's
awful.
what I mean. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
But
Movies like that.
Okay, but I watched that like more recently and I was like, okay, this is horrible. I can't even watch it anymore. But here's another one that it was a terrible movie, but if I ever caught it on today, I would watch it start to finish, and it was called Jim Cotta.
Jim Cotta. Oh my fucking god!
It was-
that is the worst
It is
worst kung
so
fu fucking movie I've ever
bad.
seen.
So bad.
It is
But
terrible.
I would watch it like even when I think when it first
So
came
bad,
out.
but so good. It is Jim
I think-
Cotta is
When it first came out, I swear it was in the 80s, sometime in the mid 80s, and when I watched it, I was like, "This is awful," but I can't look away, and I just kept. I watched it
so
over
bad.
and over and over
it's
as a kid.
so bad. And it's Jim, Gym,
Yes.
Kata.
I can't believe you even heard of it. I thought
I
thought this is such a bad movie. I don't know
so
if
bad.
anybody else has ever even heard of this movie.
It come out like a whole bunch of movies come out at that time that were like that. There was another one. So
was
another one
awful.
that come out during the same time was called Only the Strong.
Okay.
It was with Mark Dacascos, I think his name is. And so like they do,
I don't even know
they
who
do
that is.
capoeira, which is like karate like to music.
Okay.
This thing. And then
I gotta
like
take these off.
20
These are
years
killing
after
my ears.
20 years after I see this movie,
Yeah.
I'm watching the Food Network and he's the fucking Iron Chef. Like the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah.
the guy. Like
Is he the guy who takes like a big bite out of a pepper or something like that?
He's like, let's go. Hiya! Like he does that thing. And I'm like, first off, I think you're from like Jamaica. I don't even think you're Asian. Maybe he is. I could be wrong. But Dacascos does not sound like a Japanese name to be mimicking people. I'm just saying.
Okay. Another one that I think, again, it's an older one, but
Charles
I would,
Honey mentioned Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak?
So
Okay. I think I've heard of that.
Dante's Peak
Dante's
is
Peak.
with Pierce. Is it Pierce
Brosnan? Yeah.
Where
I
like
think so,
is
right?
that the one? Is that the one where that's not the one where the volcano erupts in like L.A.
No,
That's the one with Tommy Lee Jones, right?
Yeah.
Inferno, I think it was called or something. Something like that.
I thought it was just called Volcano.
Might have been called Volcano. I don't know.
Uh,
Remember when Tom Hanks threw the
Big
girl?
Big Trouble in Little China? Jenny says that's an awful movie, but I would watch it again and again. Last Starfighter.
Last Starfighter. Yeah.
I remember when that was one where my opinion changed because when I watched it as a kid, I was like, "This is the greatest movie ever."
Yep.
And then I watched it again as an adult, and I was like, "This is horrible." But I'm still going to watch it because it's nostalgic in a way that brings back really good memories, and I can put up with the bad acting because I thought it was a good story.
Do you remember?
Kind of, you know what I mean?
Do you remember the movie Krull?
Yes. Oh, Krull. Yeah.
We're not even getting into that movie,
No.
but that was
Oh
a
my
terrible movie. Yeah. See, you have to understand.
Krull.
Joel and I are.
It was like Beastmaster.
We were born in the perfect time because we got all the shitty late 70s, early 80s movies that we got to watch, and then we got all the terrible late CGI movies.
Beastmaster, was along the same lines as Krull.
The original. You could say what you want. Conan the Barbarian was a terrible movie. It was just had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
It was
horrible.
It wasn't on the same level as Krull and Beastmaster.
No,
because at least Conan had a budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's true. That's
something that was similar. Big names later on in life, but this was like early on. Lady Hawk.
Oh
you
my
remember
God,
Lady Hawk? That was
that Bruce
Matthew.
Willis?
No, it was Matthew Broderick.
And
And Michelle Pfeiffer, I think, were the two. I think in Lady Hawk. I might be wrong. Oh, the Dolph Lundgren Masters of the Universe.
Oh my God.
Good call. Horrible movie.
Horrible movie.
Absolutely horrible. Although
I didn't even.
all right, I do
feel
have to say
so-
I'm looking forward to the new He-Man movie.
I do feel.
I am looking forward to that.
Now that looking back on the Masters of the Universe movie, I feel that
Greetings, Starfighter.
I feel that it may have been a little on the nose to have a German actor play a tall blonde man. I feel like that was very 1940-ish.
The Dolph Lundgren, yeah.
That was just very typecast.
In Rocky.
We need a why did He-Man have to be German?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Dolph Lundgren was better as in Rocky.
Oh,
The Rocky was it 4 or 3?
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah. I must break you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
That's the best. That is the best. The start and finish of Dolph Lundgren's career, as far as I'm concerned, was the Rocky movie where he played.
Yep. Oh, he was good.
He's
Been pretty good in the Expendables.
I never. Okay,
Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago. Yeah, I've never watched any Expendables movie.
I like it just because there's so many different.
Yeah.
Except Steven Seagal. Fuck you, fat ass.
I've never watched any
Steven
Expendables
Seagal
movie. However,
is terrible.
I do like a lot of the action stars that are in it. Okay, so
Fights from a chair.
when we were talking about favorites, I was trying to classify because it's you're not Jackie Chan.
That's all Steven Seagal does in his movies.
You're not Jackie Chan.
He sits in a chair because he's too fat to fight, and people walk up to him and he goes, and they fall.
Jackie Chan could make that look good.
He could.
A young Jackie Chan.
He could.
Because he was one of those that did his own stunts and did like amazing things like with ladders and scaffolding and like he would get in these fights and make it almost believable because he made it look like he was doing stuff on accident that hit the guys, and when he got hit it was like he would go like he would really act surprised and like he was in pain because he was really hit.
Terrible.
Which is really funny. But when we were talking about like what am I was thinking about what am I going to pick for favorites. It's impossible to put everything, like it's impossible for me to pick a favorite movie.
Yeah.
But I can do better if I split it into different genres, kind of. So I was thinking like, oh, okay, well, what's my favorite action movie?
Okay, let's do that. What's your favorite action movie?
I haven't seen The Expendables, but I think The Transporter with Jason Statham, that was one of Jason Statham's very first, I think.
Trilogy, his original trilogy was super good.
It was so good.
The third
and
one
I
was
thought
meh,
the
but
fight scenes, Transporter 1 and 2 especially,
Yeah.
were very good. I thought they were...
I love Jason. I think
For-
Jason Statham's awesome.
For action movies, I think they had a good story.
Yep.
I think they had somewhat believable action.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I thought that his acting, the writing, and his delivery and everything were really, really good.
Have you seen his newer movie? He's got. He's at that
No,
point in his
it's on
career
my
where he
list.
does a lot of.
The Beekeeper is one
I
of them.
have watched that movie, and that fucking movie,
The Beekeeper?
is so good.
It's
is
on my list.
It's one of those movies where the premise, if you spend any more than like 5 seconds thinking about what the actual premise of the movie is, it doesn't make any sense
Yeah.
to you. You're like,
I love those movies.
You're like, you are going way overboard for like to where like your revenge doesn't justify what you're doing.
Yes.
Like John Wick is is an exception.
I see. If I was gonna pick what your favorite action movie it would be the John Wick series.
Mine would be the John Wick series.
Yeah.
Anything
that's right on target with mine
yep,
too. Yeah.
Anything that involves revenge for an animal.
Yeah.
Like somebody's I saw a comment that they were like, he's done 5, I think it's 5 movies now, or maybe getting ready for 6, but they're like, he's done 5 movies based on the premise that his dog died. And I was like, he could do 15 fucking movies based on the premise that his dog died. I would watch. The only thing about the John Wick movies I don't understand. If you like pay attention to the movies, according to John Wick, 5 out of every 7 people in New York City are fucking assassins.
Assassins, yeah.
Everybody in New York
Yeah.
City is a trained assassin.
You cannot walk down a street in New York City without running into an assassin.
Everybody.
Absolutely.
Homeless people.
Absolutely.
The garbage guy.
Yep. You never know. They're undercover.
Pizza rat.
Yep. Absolutely.
Everybody.
Yep.
Every single cockroach is an assassin. Everything.
Yep.
So
Brody mentioned going back a little bit. Charles Honey. Okay, so first Charles Honey, I Come in Peace.
Oh my God, yes.
That was another great.
Yes, that was a Dolph Lundgren movie.
Yes, Dolph Lundgren, and that's one that's so bad it's good.
Yep.
Again, yeah, so bad it's good. And Encino Man, Brody mentioned.
I will disagree on Encino Man because I can't fucking stand Pauly Shore.
Okay, so Encino Man would fall under guilty pleasure for me,
Okay.
like because I don't love Pauly Shore, but it wasn't. It was Sean Astin, right? And Brendan
Yeah.
Fraser.
Yes.
So I put up with Pauly Shore
Okay.
because
That's fair.
I think it's
can
not
understand
not as unique a concept in Encino Man, but I think it was well executed. And I will put up with Pauly Shore because he's more of a background character, and he did add a little comic relief. It's one of his better acting roles that he's ever had.
Pauly Shore is Carrot Top without props.
But Guilty Pleasure is another good one. Like a movie. Okay, so a movie that isn't necessarily bad, but didn't do well at the box office, but is one of your favorites.
Right off top, I can tell you, it's my absolute favorite movie in the entire world. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Okay.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the fucking Galaxy.
Gotcha.
I could watch that movie 1,000 times. It is people hated that movie.
Yeah.
That movie is, I fucking love that movie. That is because that is exactly the way that I really feel like that's what the universe is.
Yeah.
Everywhere but where we are.
Well, I think that the big argument was, and you were able to separate it, and I am too a little bit the book from the movie.
Yes,
you know,
it was tough
if you take the movie for what it is,
Yep.
it was a great movie.
I loved it.
But I think too many people compared it way
I love the
too
books
much
too.
Me too.
But
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was one of the first series of books I ever read, and I read it when I was, you know, like I think in middle school.
Yep.
And I thought it was just brilliant and amazing. And then, of course, years later, they came out with the movie.
Yep.
But I think the problem is too many people who were watching it were like comparing it to the book too much. Like
Yep.
they took it way too far. It's like, okay, you can't make that book into one movie. So just
PCU
enjoy what you want to say.
PCU is a good. That's
a good one. Mine is The Replacements.
The Replacements is a good movie.
Yes, but it did not do well.
No, it didn't.
It didn't do it. And it's Keanu Reeves and Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
Like there was some good. John Favreau was in it.
You know
And,
another.
like, I thought it was a wonderful movie, and I will watch, like, if I'm flipping in the old days when I'm flipping channels and
Yep.
that was on, I used to stop and just watch it the whole rest of the movie.
Do you have
no matter where it was?
So before we move on, because I know we're rolling in on time and we want to make sure we get through things.
Yeah.
One, I want to just say, and I'm just going to say this.
We're going
and
to
then
extend this into
will-
next week. We're going to keep talking about favorites because there was a lot of material that we didn't even get to.
One thing I would like to say, and this really is not so. One of my absolute favorite movies is Total Recall, the remake, not the original.
The remake.
The remake with Colin Farrell.
I don't believe you.
I ask my wife. My wife will tell you. I love. So, but that's not the one. That's not the one I want to talk about. The one I want to talk about is
She had a conversation with me about this, and
Yeah.
it was it one of those cases where you loved it and she hated it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I remember
one
that.
of my-
I was thinking that it was the other way around.
last one I'll say. My absolute favorite movie besides this one didn't get to box offices. This one was released streaming, but it still was universally panned.
Your wife does say a good for her. She loves a good for her trope like Carrie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
That's a good. Carrie was a good one. Yeah.
The Resident. Have you seen the Resident Evil? They remade the movie. They did a whole. It was released
The
on
only
Amazon.
ones I've seen
Not
are
the Mila
the
Jovovich,
Mila
no.
Jovovich.
They redid
Yeah.
it, and I think the remake. It's on Amazon. I bought it.
Okay.
It's so good because it like has everything from the first game.
Is it a movie?
Yes.
Okay, it's not a series,
No,
it's a movie.
It's called Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City.
Okay. I did hear
so
about it,
good.
but I didn't watch it yet.
I bought it and I watch it all the time because it's
Okay.
so much better than the Mila Jovovich movies.
Okay, so and speaking of
It's
Mia
very survival
Jovovich, that's another kind of one of my guilty pleasures, but one of my favorite science fiction films is The Fifth Element.
Yeah.
I love The Fifth Element. It's very quotable. It's Bruce Willis. It's Mia Jovovich. You know, again, a lot of really good actors in there, and I like the storyline because it was like a kind of original. It felt like. And the way that they executed it was really good.
How are we talking about favorite movies without talking about the one you and I quote more than any movie? Like it's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Dodgeball.
Like
yeah.
we quote specifically. Again, another reason why Jason Bateman is a national treasure. Hit their commentary at the end during the tournament is the whole reason. I love that. It is so quotable. That and Anchorman.
And I was just gonna say the other one would be Anchorman. Because I mean, you can tell Anchorman was our favorite movie because one year at Singers for Halloween, me, you, Remy, and Ben went as the Anchorman.
Rest in peace, Remy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Remy.
But that was Anchorman is one of the most quotable, wonderful, hilarious movies
I would say
of all
probably
time.
50% of my
Hilarious.
my brain space is taken up with Anchorman and Dodgeball.
Yeah. And you mentioned I will just mention because we're closing in, but before the I think next time we'll focus on things other than movies as much.
Yeah.
But one of my favorites is my favorite movie of all time is The Big Lebowski.
I do like The Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski is my and I think it's because the Coen brothers are my favorite filmmakers. Mm-hmm. They've done some brilliant stuff over the years, and Big Lebowski I think is the greatest mix of like it's genre defying. Like you can't. It's not just a comedy, but it's also a mystery, and it's also a drama, and it's also I don't know. There's a lot involved with Big Lebowski. I think in general you would have to classify it as a comedy.
It is.
But
It is.
But there's a lot in there. You know,
You ever see Kung Pao?
Kung Pao. My kids and I quote that one.
I love.
Endlessly quote that one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Whenever anybody says anything about nuts, we always go, "That's a lot of nuts." Like, we do that all the time. All the time.
Oh my god.
Or when it's one of those things where there was so many things that happened in the movie. Like he goes like this and he goes, "My finger point."
You can call me Betty.
Yeah. And then when they keep on showing him running up and he's the same distance away all the time, he's like, "I'm coming. I'm coming."
If you get it, so
Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
it's so good. Oh
Brilliant.
My God.
If
So-
you have not watched, if you like ridiculous comedies, Kung Pao, Enter the Fist, you have to watch it. It's so good.
So I also there's one called Samurai Cop.
oh my God. Yeah.
It is so bad.
I
but
never
it is
watched
so
the original
funny.
Samurai Cop, but I watched the Mystery Science Theater
It is It was the
Riff Tracks.
Yes.
Riff Tracks.
It is so good.
Yeah.
That movie is so terrible, but it's so good. Like,
Okay,
all of
another
those
one.
old ones.
Not the Weird Al movie that Daniel Radcliffe made, but the Weird Al movie that Weird Al made, UHF.
Oh yeah.
UHF
Yep.
is one of the funniest. That's another one that my kids and I like incessantly quote.
Yep.
Is UHF.
Yep.
That is Weird Al's only movie that he's ever really made.
Yeah.
But it's
We're going to see it.
amazing.
We're going to see that.
I
Man.
know.
That's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, going to see Weird Al.
Weird Al.
I've got a good concert lineup going so far this year. I'm going to see Weird Al.
Yep.
I am going to go see Mumford and Sons.
Yeah.
I got tickets to them already. And I'm going to go see Cake. At Cake are coming to Beacon Skiff.
I am gonna eat cake.
I'm thinking of eating cake while watching cake. And I think I'm even going to get a cake T-shirt. So I'll be wearing cake while eating cake while watching cake.
What if he was eating cake too?
That's
Cake?
too meta for me. That's way too meta.
A lot. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
I believe my mind would explode.
Yeah. So we will definitely do another maybe a
Yeah.
part 2 next week. We
Part
may
two,
we may pick it up and do it later on.
I
'Cause
think
I know we want to do. We have other.
there are other things.
There is so many things we want to do.
National
There is-
Treasure was mentioned.
National Treasure is a national treasure.
Dodgeball was mentioned.
Yes.
I want to see if we PCU. Yeah, we already did that.
PCU.
Yeah. Okay, we got everything.
Yep.
I was just trying to look back through the comments. Thank you guys for watching
Absolutely.
and commenting. We want you to also ask us questions or say like, hey guys, what's your favorite whatever? I don't know. Pick a topic. What's your favorite amusement park ride?
And I know you guys.
What's your
I know you
favorite
guys
cereal?
know us.
Breakfast cereal.
Like a lot of people, like you guys know us, and you could just ask us. But it actually helps if you do it on
What's your-
YouTube or on if you ask the
What's your
question.
favorite letter of the alphabet?
What's your
I don't know.
your-
Yeah,
what's-
you can make
what's your
comments
favorite-
after this.
What's your favorite soup?
And we're gonna be anything in a bread bowl.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. So make comments on here. This is going to be live on the channel or on the Facebook page for a while, but we are gonna. As I said, I did just get finished editing the first episode,
Yeah.
and that's going to be put out on YouTube.
In like
and we're
20
going to do
minutes.
this one and put this one on YouTube as well. And you can make comments there. We're going to read through the comments, and if you have any ideas, if there topics you want us to talk about, comments you want to make, questions you want to ask, we will answer you. Absolutely. But thank you guys for watching today and joining us. I hope you had a good time, and I
Like
hope
the
you tell your
video,
friends to
Comment.
follow our page.
Follow the page.
Yeah, follow the page.
Also,
Just riffing. And
go to the
tell them to
YouTube-
listen to it.
Go to the YouTube channel and like it there too.
Yep. It's just riffing.
Shout out to Nick, who's also not here again this week. He's busy, so as soon as he gets back, it'll be nice. But shout out to Cellar and Folly.
Yep.
Their new place opened in Auburn.
I haven't even talked to him about this, and if I feel really weird about that, but it
He's
is what it is.
busy.
I know he's super busy. He's always super busy.
He's
That's
he's a man of the people.
I know
These
he's
people.
got way too much going on, and I have nothing going on in my life. I need this, or else I'm going to
is
go
what-
crazy.
I know. It's like it's
Yeah.
I get it.
But yeah,
absolutely.
Please tell your friends and have them watch as well.
And we'll be here next week.
Because we just want to make people laugh. We want you to have a good time and relax and just, just riffing.
Shout out to the fuck punchers
Yes. And the motorboaters.
and the motorboaters.
Shout out to the the motorboaters. We have I want to get the motorboaters back together.
Yeah, that's a good. We should do trivia. All right, sorry, we're getting off. on a
Okay,
tangent.
okay, well,
all right, everybody.
all right.
We were just riffing.
Thanks everybody for watching again and what the hell just happened to my
What happened
voice?
to your voice?
I don't know.
Your voice left too. Purity.
Okay, so
All right, everybody.
bye.